Yes, I'm still in Florida at home. Well, not at home right now. I'm in a park. I gave my oldest son a ride to the mechanic, and then I just didn't want to go home. I'm like, I'm out, I'm up, I'm out of that bed, I'm out of that apartment. I should go do something. And so I decided to come to this park because I think I feel most comfortable in my van, as warm as it is. Big storm just came through. Really wet, high winds. And so I started organizing the front. It still doesn't look organized. That's because I got to take some stuff into the house. And then I'm gonna, figure out what to do with this stuff. My daughter Rachel is actually coming to visit in August. She has a show in St. Pete, and I'm going to get my camping bed into my apartment before then. Get that set up in the living room so she can have my room. It'll be so nice to see her, and that actually frees me up to go to New England for the fall. Because I, really wanted to see Rachel too, and I was gonna, head out west and pick her up, and we were gonna go up to Prescott or something like that. I still want to do that, I do, but the money is limited, and it's just very, very expensive, particularly to get to and back to my starting point. So like when I go from Florida up to the White Mountains of New Hampshire, that's about $500. Then when I decide to come back, it's another $500. And then you want to drive around a little, that's money. And the eating, pretty much, I can cover that with the food stamps and the United, which, United U-Card gives me the majority of my grocery money. I just feel most comfortable here in this van. I think what I'm going to do, now my AC isn't bad. It's only on the first two settings that it'll work. But, on an overcast day, on a cooler day, it works great. You get a really hot day, I even pull this curtain over behind me. I need something that really goes from end to end, but I'm not going to worry about it at this point. What am I trying to say? I think I'm going to put a max fan in one of my rear door windows. That'll seal up one of those leaky windows, because I'm thinking of using the method that I saw one guy use. He used aluminum panels, and he put two together, and that held the max fan. I would imagine you have to screw it in and stuff, and then he, just bolted it to the door frame. And I'm not crazy about that, because then I can't see out the back windows. Maybe I'll get, additional mirrors, like the big truck ones that come out really far so you can really see behind you. Or maybe I'll just get a rear camera so I can, see behind me. Does that only work when you go in reverse? Can you just turn it on and look, like when you're going down the highway? See what's coming, before you pull over to the left or right? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. That takes money, and I'm going to have to do that over the course of the winter. So, when I'm steady here, December, January, and February, maybe. I wanted to go out west come March or April before it gets too hot. I think April and May might be a really better time. it'll be colder, but I do have a 12-volt blanket, and I've got to see if it's compatible with my, I wanted to tell you about my All-We. It's an inverter. It's only 300 watt. I would like to get the 3000 watt. Maybe I could run a window AC on it from the back. It's the other thing I was thinking of doing. It blows out here. It has a little thing, and you just plug it into your 12 volt or your lighter. I have both. And this thing has been fantastic. I can put the phone, power banks, and heat my coffee at the same time. And it's great, and I love it. Highly recommend it. All-We. 300 watt, but like I said, I want to pay the money to get, it's only like $169 at Walmart to get a Vivor 3000 watt, and I've put that in my safe later, because right now I have to pay off 2 credit cards from this trip. This was a very expensive trip. So yeah, I'm just sitting by the water, looking at the palm trees. I think the storm has passed. That was a rough one. There was a marine warning for it. Make sure all passengers have life jackets. I wouldn't want to be out on the water, but it's beautiful. Beautiful wind, and I can handle it when there's a breeze like this blowing, even at whatever the temperature is. It feels like it's dropped considerably. I'd say maybe 84 with a nice steady breeze. Feels good. I roll my windows up kind of high though, because I'm afraid of people. And just realize I'm really, really unhappy in my apartment. I don't know what to do about it. This van really isn't ready for full-time van life. It just isn't, and that's the truth. So I started shopping for a newer van. $25,000 for the van, 2022. I think I found a 2023 for that price. The interest is so high that they want $500 a month for 6 years. 60 months? Is 60 months 5 years? I don't know. And I said, could you do a 10-year? I need to get this down to $250 a month. So it must have been a 5 year. 60 months must be a 5 year. And no reply. Is there anything else we could do to help you? Yeah, give me a 10-year loan so I can afford this damn thing. Sorry, Marshmallow, but you've not been sounding good lately. It rattles a lot, you know, and the air conditioning's a problem now, and do I want to put any more money into this? I just don't know. I don't think I have a choice at this point, because they can't give me a 10-year loan, so I can't get myself a new van. And the funny thing is that the insurance for the new van is just a few dollars more than this van. Go figure. So I'm sure Michael would continue to pay it for me, the insurance. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm going to try fixing this again. So once I get the bed out and some other things so that they can get to the doghouse here, they probably are going to need to get to the rear. I'm going to try to find somebody who could put that max air fan for me in, but that's going to have to be after my next trip. And what am I going to do after that? Then I'm going to keep saving and try to get the 3000 watt inverter and either a window unit. Oh, guess what I asked for my birthday? A 12-volt fridge. It's like $189. I was asked, hey, Mom, what do you want for your birthday? And I said, is this too much? And I sent the link. And, you know, they can shop around, see if they can get it cheaper. And it's going to be an Alpacool 42 quart. And I think that'll be great for, you know, keeping my veggies and fruit fresh, and a bottle of water cold. And the other thing I want to do is, like, you know, I had gotten deli meat and I had to throw away 2 slices because it was too much for that sandwich. And so, you know, the cooler bag, I just don't trust it. It doesn't keep it at 40 even, you know. So yeah, that Alpacool would be really nice to have, and I really would like an inverter for that too, but I might just plug it directly into my power source. I do have the Jackery. I don't know what to do with that because I do not have the money. I have the solar panel, but I don't have the money to have it attached to this particular roof. It's going to take side brackets that are going to have to go into the metal because the top is a, what the heck do you call it? Fiberglass. I could advertise locally, but I don't trust these backyard guys. They just, they're fickle. They're fickle. But I could try. I want to see why she's rattling so much. I think she didn't like the gas I put into her. She prefers Shell or Phillips 66, which we don't have here. That's all out west. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna bring down the gas to a quarter tank, and then I'm gonna put in the octane booster. I got that, and then I'm gonna fill it with the lower grade Shell gas and see what happens. And if she can run on that, then I'm just gonna have to keep a bottle of octane booster on hand, I guess. See if I can save myself some money when I'm traveling. But she's driving locally okay. I've been keeping her parked in the shade because nobody wants to park near the crazy old lady who ran through the barrier. I'm not afraid. Yeah, she parks right in front of my van. So that keeps my shady spot open and free. So hey, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I feel lonely for my little van home. I feel lonely for the road. I'm almost sorry I came back. I think I should have tried to keep going and go into Montana and try to stay cool there. I don't know what to say or what to do anymore. Wish I could have that new van. I think I feel a lot more comfortable going over mountain passes in a newer van. But you never know, you know. I mean, even I saw a lot of new vehicles, new fancy vehicles on the side of the road on the highways. Broken down tow trucks, signs in the window, little, you know, those little shiny caution thingies, you know, when a car breaks down, set up. Happens to everybody, old, new, in between. Vehicles break down. They're not perfect, and they're not infallible, and they're not invincible. So, you know, I've put a lot of money into this van, a lot of money. And, you know, my plan was if I could have gotten a new van, I would have given this to Rachel. So this would be perfect for her. It would have been totally perfect for her and her business. I got all the seats out of the back, and if she wanted one seat for her doggy Mojo, she could put one behind there and still have room for her setup for her business. I don't know. I'm going to keep praying and trying to manifest that new van. I don't want to get rid of this van. I want to give this van to Rachel. But I want to make sure the AC works and everything's okay with it. I do not want to give her a headache. I want to give her something that's going to last her a good 5 years. You know, other than oil changes, brakes, tires, those things you got to do. Replacing stuff, you know how it goes. But I guess I'll go home. It's Saturday. Wonder if I should go get that Boston cream pie. No, I just want to eat my sadness away, and I can't. I don't know. I'm feeling particularly mournful over my late husband. Lately, I just feel really, really sad. Almost 4 years total. I mean, like the end of the 4th year. And I gotta tell you, it still hurts more than I can bear at times. I guess I feel really alone. I feel really, really alone. Sometimes I want to be alone. As a matter of fact, I'd say at least 90% of the time I want to be alone, but there's that 10% that's like, I wish I could go hang out with a friend. I wish Dennis were here. I'd like to talk to somebody. Oh well. Right now I'm not, I mean, I could talk to my daughters, but they've heard this song and dance before, so, you don't want to wear them down, and they're having some problems of their own, my girls. I wish you'd pray for them, and I also wish you'd pray for a young woman, Jennifer. They're all having similar situations in their life. And I'd appreciate your prayers, especially if you stayed with me this long. I know you're my prayer warriors. And please pray for me. I'm not feeling well. I am not feeling well. And I'm a little worried. I love this sound. I love the sound of thunder. Right, sound of thunder. Such a beautiful sound. So deep and kind of like hiding up there in the heavenlies. Big thunderous roars and low growling. Here comes the rain. I like the sound of the rain. I just like my van. I have to come to the realization that this is what I really, really want in life. How can I have it and have comfort too? I don't think I tried hard enough out there, and I think I should have. Darn it. But you know what? It's not the end. It's just the beginning. I'm only just getting started. Maybe I just need to figure out what I really want and what I really don't want. I think that's the scary part. Getting rid of that which weighs you down, but it's traditional and everybody expects you to do it. It doesn't make it right for you. It makes it right for them and right for what they think should be right for you. But we're not all the same. We're just not. I'm going to quit talking now and just sit here a while longer and maybe roll those windows down a little more and get a good cross breeze. Maybe plug in my inverter, get my fan going. I like my fans. They're pretty cool in more ways than one, right? Oh, almost 20 minutes. Well, that's all I've got to say. Love you all. Please don't forget to pray for those 3 young women, and pray for each other. When you see a comment and you know someone's struggling, you pray for them, okay? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.